Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Hello, good morning and welcome back to the channel where you join me in beautifully sunny Mykonos for the start of the 2019 Gumball 3000. Today is registration day. The cars are arriving. You can see some of them in the car park behind me here at the hotel. There are many more down towards the ocean in a car park down there, here on the Greek island. So let's go explore then and see the cars that are taking part in this year's rally. And believe me, you're not going to be disappointed. There isn't one Bugatti, there are 3 Bugattis. There's a Koenigsegg Agera RS and so many more supercars with wild and wacky designs. So let's go then, check out what's here so far for the Gumball 3000. How awesome is this then? The start location for what is now the 21st Gumball 3000 Supercar Rally. This is the party rally from the island of Mykonos to the Spanish island of Ibiza, a 3,000-mile journey ahead for the drivers. You can see down over the bay, the beach down there, and the Gumball cars are in a car park just down at the back. I'm going to head down there in a moment, but as you can imagine, it's quite exhausting walking up and down the hills here, but cars dotted around just about everywhere. You've got the hotels on the hillside, all the Gumballers staying around. Then here we've got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 AMG GT 4-doors from the purple team. The guys are back. They've even put rally lights on the front of the cars and they're differentiated by the pinstripes you can see around the front grills. So those guys back in force. There are a few G63s around. You just saw one heading off. There's another one just here. Then you've got the fast crew as well. They've got a Ferrari FF, Lamborghini Aventador SV. We've got an AMG GTR here from Team Scourgeon Racing. Those guys take part every year as well. In fact, this car was on the London to Tokyo Rally last year. We've got an AMG GTS, and then one of my favourite cars in the world, the Mercedes SLS AMG Black Series. And this car has done the rally many times, and it's actually tuned as well. Powered by Rentec. This thing is an absolute beast. So these guys have brought all the cars over, the black and orange theme. We've got the Team Purple guys as well. So time for me to embrace the hill and go walk down to the other car park. The guys from the purple team are very kindly going to give me a lift down. That sounds pretty good. This is the red striped car, so let's climb in, where my good buddy Just Jason is driving.
Hey!
How you doing?
Oh, all the better for seeing you.
Sweet, well let's head on down. This is going to save a lot of effort. Thank you very much, purple team.
Welcome, my buddy.
And sweet.
Mykonos is crazy.
Yeah, and you've got a lot of stuff set up in here, I can see.
Yeah.
We might have to cover that in more detail. Stay tuned, guys. For now, we're going this way. That moment when you're squeezing past the Rolls Royce. Having fun there, Jason?
Oh, I'm loving it. All the bells and whistles are going off now.
Everything chiming away. Right, I can see cars. All right, thanks very much, guys.
Welcome.
We will see you later on.
See you, buddy.
Cheers. Right. Awesome, they're going to be heading off and I am going to be heading in here. Have a look at this then. We have found the Gumball 3000 car park, GT3 RS rolling through, and I spot the nose there of a Bugatti Veyron, NSX, 812 Lambos. This is what we're talking about. G63, 355 Spider, 488 Spider. Wow, the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport. Look at that, with the army style design there, the camo that's not so camo when it's bright orange like this. Over from Dubai to take part in the rally. You've got the noise of that GT3 RS, Ferrari Portofino. There's a Daytona taking part, new Vantage, F12. Wow, this is cool. Loads of Porsches, SLR, R8, Koenigsegg. I see a Koenigsegg. And there's a Supra. There's a Toyota Supra. Very cool next to the NSX. That's awesome, wasn't expecting to see one of those. What else do we have around here? Well, I mean, you can see them all as we're walking through. 488 Spider, Cali T, R8, GT3. Wowzers, this is a car park and a half, isn't it? ZR1. A whole bunch of G63s actually. Quite a few new G63s. Vantage, V12 Vantage is that. Stelvio, KN Turbo, 911. This is a lineup and a half, and the guys right now stickering up the Koenigsegg Agera RS Austrian plate. Wow, big taxes in Austria. GT2 RS, Urus, couple of Uruses around. This is the 720 Spider. This is Josh Cartou's Novatec exhaust. We're going to have to hear this very shortly, I hope. Novatec carbon you can see around the front as well. The splitter, Koenigsegg Agera RS. Wowzers. Absolutely mad. What is going on? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, all the cars down here. I'm a little bit blown away by all the cars we're looking at. Aventador, what do we have here? Aventador Roadster with a Mansouri kit on it. It's Mansouri Aventador Roadster, Aventador S Roadster. Team Douse with the GT3, Canadian 812. This car took part in last year's rally as well. Over from beautiful British Columbia, Vancouver. What else do we have? I'm literally just a little bit awestruck walking around the car park, taking in all the designs and liveries as well on the cars. SL65 Black Series. SL65 Black Series, that's absolutely epic. Love that thing. Looks menacing as well. You can kind of tell the cars that are together as teams when the designs match between the liveries. Vantage running there in lime essence, the launch colour of that car. And there's a Daytona, Ferrari Daytona being stickered up. What a random thing to have here on the rally. Wow, that's well, hey, why not, from Montana, the USA. Wicked, really, really cool. So, you kind of get the point then. There's a lot going on around here. A lot of cars, many stickered, some still needing their stickers. Challenger here, for example. Still waiting numbers, but you've got all the sponsors stuck on the cars already. And this is our first glimpse at the Gumball 3000 grid for this year. I love that there's a Supra already. Customer Supras haven't even been delivered, so that's, well, who even knows. And then we found one of the Bugattis and the Koenigsegg already too. Insane. Should point out as well, by the way, a Mansouri Phantom there, Phantom 7 previous gen, but looking very stealthy, we could say, in the full black. The Vantage heading out here. That's been stickered and ready, probably been taken out for a little drive. So there is actually another car park as well with more of the cars in it. But this is a pretty good place to have begun, really, isn't it? This year's rally is going to be off the charts when you look at all of the cars that are taking part. Oh, just in time to hear the noise of that. The Agera RS. Hey, how's it going, guys? Wow, that sounded good. Let me come around. This thing, just absolutely nuts. You can take the roof off, pop that away in the front as well. Here we go, the stickers. Mykonos to Ibiza. Check that out. Really, really, really cool. Sounded epic there as well. Probably going to be a lot of that during the rally. I'm sure the guys are going to have a good time with the egg. The whistle of the turbos is just what's so crazy about the Koenigsegg. This thing is nuts. One of only 25 Agera RSs. It's a bit of the interior as well. Nice. You are not going to believe what has just rocked up in front of me. The Aston Martin Vulcan, the only road legal Aston Martin Vulcan, being driven by a number of different people during this year's rally, but this has actually been converted. One of the 24 track-only race cars that Aston Martin made, but this one can be driven on the road, so the suspension has been lifted up. It's got these new headlights from the DB11 as well that have been put inside the front clamshell. This thing, 800 horsepower of naturally aspirated V12, and this is driving on the road. It's literally, as I said, got a number plate on the back here. It is a road car, and it's driving parts of the Gumball. Yeah, that's got to be one of the most insane cars that's ever taken part. So that can get added to the list, and I've been hearing some rumours about what else is taking part as well. But it's wrapped in the livery as well, like the Vulcan, the Jet, and yeah, well, nuts, hey? Absolutely nuts. It's time for the startup. Let's hear this. Wow, that sounds good. Aston Martin engines, hey. It still needed to be cranked before. It's a race car after all. You've got the curler cue, aerodynamics, things that actually found its way into the DB11. Engine up front, crazy aero. The splitter had to be reduced as well. Normally it would be longer than that. It had to be pulled back in because otherwise you have no chance of getting this over bumps. It has a lift system, but how much use that will be, who knows. The wing at the back still gigantic, and obviously it had to have indicators and things installed as well. You've got those just on the side as well. But there is actually a Vulcan here in Mykonos, which is certainly a first. The first Bugatti here, the first Koenigsegg here, the first Vulcan here, and the first of some other things as well that we might be seeing shortly too. I don't really know where to look. The egg is rolling out, the Vulcan is about to roll in. Through the crowd of people, are we going to see egg and Vulcan? Nuts. What is going on? What is going on today? This must be one of the best Gumball 3000 grids ever. You can see the daytime running lights as well, the lower sections. Now inside a glass housing too. variety of cars that you have, from the 355 and the Daytona to the Supra, the G63, the Phantom, and the Vulcan, and the Koenigsegg, and the Bugattis, and oh yeah, the Daytona's up there now, and all the rest of this. This is silly. That sound! Wow. You can tell when there's a gumballer arriving, the helicopter's flying in. That's the efficient way to do it, to arrive here on the island, straight to the hotel, helicopter drop off. I like the wrap here on the GT3 from Team Douse. You've got all the places: Mykonos, Athens, Thessaloniki, Porto Montenegro, Venice, Monaco. Where do they go next? Barcelona to Ibiza. Those are the stops on this year's rally, all written onto their wrap, where you've got all of these dots as well, and the Gumball roundel on the front, the special roundel for this year, with the palm trees, of course, for Mykonos to Ibiza. Now that's the right car for this island. No top, indicator, and small for the twisty roads. Not one of those things. You can probably hear quite how windy it is right now. Sorry about that. But there's more to see in this car park as well. Off go those two, 488 Spider and Aventador Roadster. And then if we come through this way, G63, Bentayga. And look at this line of Skittles that we've got going on here as well. And I do apologise for the wind, as you can see. It is very, very windy. What a cool place we're currently wandering around. So we've got the Dawn, another G, some Uruses, multiple Uruses in fact, Performante Spider, AMG GTS, Portofino, 488 Spider, Lusso, another 488 Spider, the yellow one, another 488 GTB, the red one, and another 488 Spider in black at the end as well. 488 Central right here, and lots of cars, some of the SUVs to take part, probably pretty appropriate for some of the roads that the rally is going to be going on this year, although the supercars certainly look the part, especially in the sunshine here in this location, as they just got a hill in the background that you can see. I've come all the way back up towards the top, and you can see down there the car park with all the Gumball cars. We've been watching the Vulcan getting stickered up. The view is amazing. Up here though, some more of the cars. Some of them have just come up. I've actually come up in the G63. The SLR has also come up here, but we're joined by a few more that we hadn't seen before, and I do apologise for the wind. It is incredibly windy right now. DB11, this 600 LT was literally picked up a week ago. It was driven 800 kilometers to get the run-in done, had an oil change service, and then was driven another 2,000 kilometers to get here to the start. So it's a week old with about 3,000 kilometers on it, heavily MSO'd, carbon fiber roof snorkel, carbon fiber roof, looking very cool with the orange stripes as well. Brand new car, straight to the Gumball 3000. We've got a Shelby GT350, love this thing, blue with the black stripes, no doubt sounds very good. Portofino just parking up as well, around the back of the GT350. Where's that from? Quebec, from Canada as well. The 911 here from Finland. You get the point that cars are coming from far and wide to take part, like the Texas Panamera, the Aventador S, and yeah, all looking pretty cool up here. Amazing, amazing weather, but I'm going to start wandering back down to see if anything else has arrived as well. Oh, that sounded nice. That was the noise of the Performante, I think, just being turned around, rotated to park, reverse in. Tucked away under the cover here, a GTC4 Lusso with another pretty crazy livery on it from Belgium. No Ferrari on the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. This, honestly, of course, as many of you know from my channel with my GTC4 Lusso that I've just done a massive road trip in, is one of the best cars for this purpose. Comfortable, fast, sounds amazing, loads of luggage space. These guys are going to have a comfortable rally, that is for sure. One of the cool things about quite how hilly this place is that you get these great views over the cars, and this Urus has arrived as well with that kind of holographic design that it has around the satin black, right above the Team Purple GT4 doors. So you can kind of see what's going on here. I think registration is happening just up there inside the hotel. The view here, truly, truly stunning. And all the cars and loads of these shuttle buses taking people everywhere, because it is so exhausting to walk around. Completely destroys your feet and your ankles and your legs. And it's very, very hot as well. But as a start location for the Gumball, pretty special. Now, I believe somewhere there is a Pagani Huayra. I don't necessarily know that it's going to be here today though, if it arrives tomorrow. There is also going to be on the rally another Veyron and a Bugatti Chiron, but I don't think that they're coming to Mykonos. I think they might be joining in Athens or something like that as well. So not necessarily sure we're going to see them today. Maybe they'll be joining in later on, but I guess so far we've seen what must be 50 or so of the Gumball cars, loads of crazy supercars, standing out the way of cars coming up the hill every couple of seconds. A lot going on, as you can imagine, just absolutely baking in the sunshine. And as soon as I walk around the corner, we have two more cars here. We've got an RS4 and an R8 V10 Plus as well, with matching liveries. I think it's always really cool when you see multiple cars with matching designs between the two of them, and those are definitely standing out as well in the very bright green that they've gone for with the chrome style. I don't know how you call that, chopped up camo kind of thing. And then down here, the pools, the beach, it's all beckoning. Need to go have a chill out and rest for a moment. They come from I'm not even sure where the number plates are from. Russian maybe? Not entirely sure. Anyway, cars literally have come to this from everywhere, and it's really windy. Back down here again, these guys very well prepared. Spare wheel on the roof rack, and the kind of map of the route. This is actually really cool. Looking at the design up close, at first I didn't realize what we were looking at, but they've plotted out the route that we're actually taking on the rally through some of the different places. Very cool, very, very cool. The Vulcan is currently sat here waiting to get its stickers, but I figured I could help it out with that. It needs a squad sticker. So right on the end plate, have a squad sticker. Be a member of the squad. But I tell you what, have a quick look at the inside and what this is going to be like for the drive. You've got the roll cage, of course, that you've got to climb over to actually get into it. The seats look reasonably decent, it has to be said. Not too uncomfortable, but the rest of it is very much stripped out race car. The steering wheel cut off at the top, but all the racing buttons, even in the central console, the emergency shut-off switches as well. Yeah, what do we have down there? 3 pedals, the clutch pedal to pull away in first gear. This is going to be pretty mad for the guys jumping in and out of it during this adventure. Aston Martin Vulcan on the Gumball. I'm a bit intrigued by what Josh has put on his car as well, and whether these equations actually mean anything. Not sure if anybody out there knows more about what we're looking at than I do, but pretty crazy wrap on the 720 Spider. One of the first 720 Spiders, I guess. I think there might be 2 on the rally, but with the electrochromic roof, where you can press the button and tint it or untint it, depending what you would like. But there we go then, a bit of a preview around the grid, the cars that are going to be taking part in this year's rally. We've seen quite a few of them. We've seen the Vulcan, we've seen the Koenigsegg, we've seen the Bugatti that's over towards the other side. Actually going to walk back over towards that as well while wrapping things up. But it looks set to be a grid full of some pretty extraordinary cars, some really interesting stuff as well. Maybe none of the kind of crazy things. Well, a Daytona's pretty crazy. But lots and lots of road hypercars and epic things taking part, and I'm certainly looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in the coming days with the likes of all of these. And of course you will see all the videos here on the Shmee 150 channel, but sadly I'm just going to be involved in the beginning bits. You have to wait and see what I mean by that. Unfortunately, I can't drive in the full rally this year. It's going to tear me up to do so after taking part in 6 Gumballs now, including last year's London to Tokyo for the 20th anniversary. It's just got really windy again. I apologise for that, but exciting times, lots of amazing cars. That's it for today though from Mykonos. Thanks again guys, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers!